Welcome to YOYO Times. The Supreme Court is all set to hear at 11 a.m. today a petition filed by Rajasthan Speaker C.P. Joshi against the rebel MLAs led by now sacked Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot, who engineered a revolt against the Ashok Gehlot government. The court on Thursday had refused to restrain the Rajasthan High Court from passing an order on the plea of the rebel MLAs challenging the disqualification notice against them and said it would be subject to outcome of petition before the apex court. Observing that the voice of dissent in a democracy cannot be shut down, the Supreme Court had refused to accept the request of Rajasthan Assembly Speaker C.P. Joshi to either stay the matter pending before the High Court or transfer it to the apex court. The Speaker had tried to have the High Court verdict blocked in the Supreme Court, but the apex court had refused to intervene, saying it would take up the case again on Monday. However, the High Court ruling will be subject to the final order of the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, in more trouble for the Congress, which is struggling to put its house in order in Rajasthan, Mayawati's BSP has issued a whip to 6 of its MLAs directing them to vote against Congress in case there was no confidence motion. In a statement, BSP General Secretary Satish Chandra Mishra said all 6 MLAs have issued a separate notices wherein they have been informed that since BSP is a recognized national party, as such there cannot be any merger under paragraph 4 of the 10th schedule at a state level of instance of 6 MLAs unless there is a merger of entire BSP everywhere at the national level. If the 6 MLAs voted against the party whip, they were liable for disqualification from the assembly, Mishra said. It has been further stated in the notice that therefore they are bound to follow the whip of BSP failing, which they would entail disqualification, the statement said. Mishra also said BSP would interfere in the pending petition of disqualification before the Rajasthan High Court or file a separate writ petition. Sandeep Yadav, Wajib Ali, Deep Chand Keria, Lakhan Meena, Jogendra Avana and Rajendra won the 2018 assembly elections on BSP tickets. They applied for the merger as a group with the Congress on September 16th last year. The Speaker passed an order 2 days later declaring that the 6 MLAs will be treated as integral of the Congress. The merger was a boost to the Ashok Gehlot-led government as the Congress tally increased to 107 in the House of 200. A BJP MLA had on Friday filed a petition in the Rajasthan High Court for quashing the merger of 6 BSP MLAs with the Congress. A day before the Supreme Court hears the case of the embattled Congress-led government, there was business-like calm in the Rajasthan capital on Sunday, with Governor Kalraj Mishra meeting top officials to discuss the corona crisis. As Congress leaders in the state and outside spoke in unison to support him and lash against the centre and the BJP, the Chief Minister also held a separate review meeting to discuss the coronavirus cases. The Rajasthan Congress called off its plans to protest in front of Raj Bhavan on Monday. Tomorrow, Congress workers will protest in front of Raj Bhavan as a part of Safe Democracy, Safe Constitution agitation call. But in Rajasthan, we will not do anything like that, State Congress Chief Govind Singh Dosthara said in a tweet. Discussion on the pandemic, the economy and the bills to be taken up or listed as a part of agenda for the Assembly session in the Gehlot-led Cabinet's revised proposal sent late Saturday night, Congress sources said. The government fighting for survival after Gehlot's now sacked Deputy Sachin Pilot staged a rebellion with 18 other MLAs following a bitter and prolonged feud has been pushing the governor for an opportunity to prove its numbers on the floor of the House. However, it is not immediately clear whether a floor test is a part of the proposal.